Hey, I'm Mitchell. Welcome to another video in the RSP education series. In industrial settings where thousands of amps flow through switchboards, a simple breaker just won't cut it. You need a solution that not only interrupts faults, but also safely handles high energy arcs. That's where air circuit breakers, or ACBs, come in. Meet the air circuit breaker. It's the heavyweight champion of power distribution protection. These breakers don't just switch off power, they extinguish high energy arcs using air, magnetic blowouts, and advanced cooling systems. But how does this all work? Why are ACBs essential in industries handling thousands of amps? If you like this kind of content and want more educational videos, please like and subscribe. Also, this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult a professional for your application. RSP Supply is not liable for any misuse of this information. With that said, let's get right into it. So, air circuit breakers, used for heavy-duty protection and power distribution like large industrial plants, power distribution systems handling high currents, facilities with complex electrical loads that require precise protection. Let's talk some of their key features and why they stand out. They handle very high currents. So, ACBs are rated for currents above 630 amps, making them ideal for industrial mains switchboards and large machinery. They can go all the way up to 6,300 amps, a lot higher than MCCBs or MCBs. They use air as an arc quenching medium. So unlike molded case circuit breakers, which use thermal magnetic or electronic trip units, air circuit breakers extinguish electrical arcs using compressed air or air blast mechanisms. Let's talk some of their advanced protection settings. They offer adjustable trip characteristics that allow customization of protection for specific industrial loads. They can be set to different response times and current limits, and this reduces unnecessary nuisance shutdowns or trips. Remote monitoring and operation is another strength of ACBs. They can be controlled remotely, which makes them a lot safer for use in hazardous environments. You'll often find them in motor control centers, large switchgear panels, and in backup generator systems. Let's dig deeper into the unique arc quenching mechanism inside of an air circuit breaker. So an ACB breaker interrupts the flow of current during a fault condition. It does this by extinguishing the arc formed when the contacts separate. The arc quenching mechanism in an air circuit breaker involves several key processes. First off, there's the arc initiation. When a fault occurs and the breaker operates, the main contacts separate. The sudden separation causes an electric arc due to the ionization of air molecules in the contact gap. The arc consists of ionized air, which is a highly conductive plasma that sustains the current flow. So arc chutes and arc splitters in ACBs, a lot like a molded case circuit breaker. To extinguish the arc quickly, air circuit breakers use arc chutes with metal plates called arc splitters. Also similar to MCCBs, air circuit breakers use magnetic blowout coils. These are, however, stronger than those used in MCCBs, and these force the arc into the arc chute. In some models, there's even puffers or air blasts that physically push the arc away. The arc is then drawn into the arc chute because of the natural movement of ionized gases and electromagnetic forces. ACBs use longer arc chutes, though, with more arc splitter plates than an MCCB uses. Then we have air cooling and deionization. The arc splitters increase the arc length and provide cooling surfaces. This cooling effect is going to reduce the energy of the arc and help in deionizing the air, and this makes it less conductive. So then ionized air loses its ability to conduct electricity, causing the arc to extinguish. We have then dielectric strength recovery. Once the arc is extinguished, the air gap regains its dielectric strength, preventing reignition. The breaker is now ready for reclosure once the fault is cleared. Some advantages of air arc quenching is that there's no additional medium required, like oil or gas. Air circuit breakers also use magnetic blowout coils and air blast assist. Fast arc extinction due to arc chutes and splitters, longer ones. They also have lower maintenance compared to oil or gas breakers. They're safer for indoor installations with no risk of toxic gas leaks. So how do ACBs differ from other breakers? One of the biggest differentiators is their current capacity. Goes from 630 amps on the low end all the way up to 6,300 amperes, where a molded case circuit breaker range goes from 100 amps to 1600 amps only. They also boast a high protection level, which is also very adjustable. MCCBs provide a medium level of protection, have some adjustability. Air circuit breakers are used in main power distribution, large motors, generators, where molded case circuit breakers are used mostly in sub-panels and large machinery. Their arc quenching method is air-based. MCCBs are thermomagnetic or electronic-based. Molded case circuit breakers rely mainly on arc chutes and plates for arc quenching. Air circuit breakers use a more advanced arc controlling system, including magnetic blowouts, air blast cooling, and larger arc chutes for handling higher currents safely. A big pro of air circuit breakers, they can be operated remotely. So while molded case circuit breakers need to be operated manually, that's not the case with the ACB. We just explored how air circuit breakers manage extreme electrical currents with advanced arc quenching mechanisms. In summary, ACBs are the go-to solution for industrial power distribution. They offer high current handling, remote operation, and advanced arc control. Understanding when to use them instead of molded case circuit breakers can prevent costly equipment damage and downtime. But what if you need protection tailored specifically for motors? That's where motor protection circuit breakers, or MPCBs, come in. These are designed to handle high inrush currents, prevent motor burnout, and work seamlessly within automation systems. In the next video, we're going to dive deeper into how motor protection circuit breakers keep your motors running efficiently and why they're critical in industrial automation. Stay tuned. For a full line of air circuit breakers and hundreds of thousands of other industrial automation products, go to our website, rspsupply.com, the internet's top source for industrial hardware.